Hello traders, welcome back to ForexSPV, and it's another Sunday, and as usual we usually analyze and prepare ourselves for the upcoming week. So on this week market outlook, I will be looking at Euro USD, GBP CAD, Euro JPY, USD and gold. So let us start our analysis with Euro USD. So we usually start our analysis by looking at the market structure based on the monthly and weekly time frame. So we look and see if our market structure is bullish or bearish. Yeah? So we look at support and resistance areas that are close to the current market price and which market structure is currently undergoing. So here we can see we are on a bullish market structure since we have been following Euro USD for quite some times now. We had a return to order block at this area here, and we had a bullish uptrend for a couple of months, and we are still on a bullish market structure, and Euro USD had broken this area of resistance here. It is now a support area, and we are nearly the 200 EMA. So this month candle, the bullish momentum is still strong. So let's go to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you can see we are still bullish. So the market structure is still bullish, although we are already at the 800 EMA. But we have no confirmation that the market has changed the structure from bullish to bearish. So there are no other blocks as an area of support and resistance that is close to the current market price. So we are having a bullish market structure on Euro USD. So the daily time frame, we are having three levels going up. We are nearly an area of resistance, and this here was the last retracement before a continuation. So this was the last consolidation before continuation. So I mark that area, and that pin to the 13 EMA would simply mean that we have a peak reset on lower time frame. So you can see there's a shark fin here around the 50, so the level 50. So this indicates a peak reset was forming, and here we have a peak reset on Euro USD. So here we have a peak reset. And let us draw the ADR boxes and see if the market maker has completed the cycle. So that's ADR times 1, ADR times 2, and ADR times 3. So just near, although we had the first, the second, the third level. So this here, we have in a very few number of pips to reach the third ADR, to complete the 3 times ADR, and to reach this area of resistance here. But you can see price did bounce on this half point here. And with this exhaustion, price came back to the large quarter point, and we are at that area. So this is like a break and a retest of the large quarter, a large quarter point, and we should have a W formation on that area as a good trade to go up and complete our cycle. So that is my anticipation on Euro USD upon week beginning tomorrow. And let us now look at GBP cards, the monthly time frame. I can see the market structure is bullish. So we had this retracement, pins to the 13 EMA, and we are on a bullish market structure. We are now on a consolidation. So you can see this here is a consolidation. It's like a pennant, and we are still bullish. So let us draw the support and resistance areas that are close to the current market price. So at the moment, it is also on an area of resistance. So it is also in an area of resistance. So based on this zone here. So this is the a resistance area. So let us look on weekly time frame. So the weekly time frame, can see like an M formation there. So we are having like an M formation where this here is an area of resistance now. This here is an area of resistance. So the market structure might shift to from bullish to bearish. So this is the daily time frame, and on the daily, so the market has already started moving. You can see how the market closed on Friday, so we're having a bearish candle there. And we have already crossed the 50 EMA, so this was the first time I retracement, and now we are crossing, and we are going to go down. So pound card has now a bearish market structure, and our target should be this area of support right here. So at this price, 1.81020, that is our target. So the peak on the hour time frame, so we're having this as a very big peak. So this was because of the consolidation on the daily time frame. So our ADR here is around 91 pips. So we are 91. That's ADR times 3. So we have completed 3 times ADR, and we had completed it here. So price came back on Thursday, and we can see here we're having a shoulder, head, shoulder. So this was a head and shoulder pattern, a break on the neckline, another retest coming back to the 200 EMA, but this area of resistance here, and we had that sell. So this here was a peak reset. So this here was a peak reset, and you can draw the ADR boxes and anticipate where price might go. So that's ADR times 1. So we're expecting a complete market maker cycle here. Okay. So based on the 15 minutes time frame, where could our stop point go? So we are having this here at the high of our London session. But also this was low of Thursday. So this is a good area for stop hunting. We're also having the 200 EMA is also here. But also we are having a large quarter point here. So here we are at the hesitation zone. So there is a higher probability that price would reach this large quarter point here. So 75 pips. And if you get a pattern here, you can grab the 75 pips to the large quarter point there. So to 1.8500. And from there, we should expect for a pattern for us to sell. And that is on GBP card. So let us look on another pair. So we have Euro JPY here. This is the monthly time frame. We have been following this pair for quite a while. And here we're having an area of resistance. This is a support area formed. Sorry about that. So we are having an area of support. Uh, we are we are now on a bullish market structure. Okay, so we're having an order block. So we're on a bullish market structure and the momentum is strong. And the weekly time frame, you can see it has now broken this area of resistance here. And the momentum is good, going up. This is the daily time frame. We had this long time of consolidation, but then the market started rising. So we are having a very good bullish market structure on Euro JPY. And so last week, it did really well. If you are following this pair, last week there were trades of this pair. So here we had a trade on Thursday, a very good pattern on the 200 EMA. So that is a buy trade. And we had another one on Tuesday and also on Monday, yeah? So we had 1, 2, 3 good trades this week on Euro JPY. So we should now look on where the last peak was formed. Look if they have completed the market maker cycle. So here we're having this was a peak. ADR times 3 is 357 pips. So it has now completed 3 times ADR. But then the market structure is still bullish, it's very strong, so we should expect a peak reset to occur here. So they should form a peak reset and we should be good to buy. So right now, as of market opening on Monday, you should be looking to sell to that large quarter point there, where we also have the 800 EMA on the 15 minutes time frame, and that is an area of peak reset. We have exotic pair here. We have USD ZAR, and USD ZAR had finally moved last week. So we are having a peak formation here on USD ZAR, peak formation low. We had consolidation for about 2 weeks. And as of last week, we had market moving going up. So we had a very good accumulation here, a stop hunt. So this was also a liquidity raid down to take out traders that put their sell stops below this low. So this was a liquidity raid. So there was a liquidity pool area just below there, and the market has now started moving. So based on the higher time frame, so when you look at the weekly time frame, you can see clearly the market is bouncing off the 200 EMA, which is also a very good area to bounce off because we consider it as a moving support or moving resistance. So at this point, it's a moving support. We are at order block here based on the monthly time frame. So we are having all these criteria that suggest that the market structure is now bullish, and we had just started movement on the hour time frame. So you should be looking to buy USD ZAR for the coming week. So let us draw the ADR boxes. and see where we should target. So we have completed two levels and two times ADR already. So we had the first level, a very good retracement. The second level, we are now on a retracement, and we should have a third level up. So price might come to this point. We are having a fair value gap here to fill. So you should expect for price to come to this point and then go up. So that is my anticipation on USD ZAR. Now let us look on gold. So we have a commodity here, and you can see clearly the market structure for gold is very bullish. The momentum is very good. Uh, you can see here even on the weekly time frame. Last week candle was very bullish. The momentum is also very good. We are about to break this previous high that is now standing. So the 3497.03 price. And you can see on the daily time frame, we had our first move on the 50 MA. So the first level, we are on the second level. We're still on the second level because at this point here, they did not actually break this consolidation. So you're still on the second level. You should expect for another third level too. So on the TDI, based on the alpha, you can see here is where the movement started. We're having a shark fin just below the level 50. This here was a peak reset on the R1. And we had a peak reset here based on gold. And the movement started from there. So that is our first ADR. Our second ADR. And our third ADR. So we are just about to complete the third ADR. So on week beginning, we should expect for a stop and flow and then rise on gold. So you should consider this here as a very good zone for that. So a break and a retest of an area of resistance, and you take your buy trades right at this point. So that is anticipation for the upcoming week. And as for last week, we did not have many fundamentals. We did not have news. We only had the CPI for the dollar on Wednesday, which had moved a lot. As for this coming week, we are having several news releases. We will be having the Bank of Japan policy rate on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, we would have the federal funds rate, so interest rate for the US dollar. But also on Thursday, we'll have Swiss franc interest rates, GBP interest rate, the official bank rate for the GBP, but also we'll have unemployment rate for the Australian dollar. And on Friday, we'll have retail sales for the GBP, but also retail sales for Canadian dollar. So plenty of news on the coming week. Stay tuned and trade well. And as of 18th this month, so the coming Wednesday, our class would commence for this month. So as usual, every month we take a class from 18th to 28th. It will be a webinar-based class. We'll have two sessions in the morning and in the evening. So you choose the time that you would be available for the webinar, and The webinar will go for 10 days training, and after that, we'll come to lifetime mentorship where you'll get 1 month free signals before trading yourself. So the 1 month free signals will be used to test the strategy, but also to get used to the strategy. Yeah. So if you want to join the class, you can simply contact me on WhatsApp or on Telegram or even on Instagram. Otherwise, have a good trading week and a profitable week for the coming week.